Hey everybody, Matt from Matt's Rad Show here up in Alexandria, Minnesota. I'm at Legacy of the Lakes Boat Museum. Those of you who've been following my channel for a while know that every once in a while I pepper in a boat episode because I'm a bit of a boat nerd. So I heard there's some really cool boats in this museum. So we're gonna walk around, we're gonna tour the whole museum today and check it out. So come with me guys, this is a pretty cool spot. Let's do this. Okay. Walk through the front doors here. The visitor center's got an old Hackercraft transom for a desk. Like this helicopter boat. Heli boat design. One of one. That's insane. Helicopter boat? That's unique. I've never seen something like that. A heli boat. That's insane. So I wonder if the helicopter part, the what do you call that, the freaking rotators or whatever, just gave it more lift. I don't know, just to get it out of the water a bit more, make it go faster. I mean, they even got spots for propellers back here. I wonder if there was something, maybe that was just for a light, but yeah, look at the propellers back here. What on earth? There's no way this thing flew. There's no way this thing flew. Maybe it did. I don't know. Okay. According to something I just read, it sounds like it was a concept boat. Dream boats. These are really cool. This is a really nice boat right here. I love old boats like this. This is an old Hackercraft kit boat right here. So you probably got the kit from Hackercraft and put it together in your garage or something like that. These old wooden boats, they definitely have a uniqueness about them. Hackercraft Runabout. They made these kit boats between 1955 and 58. Yeah, here's a Wally size Hackercraft boat. How cool is that? I would love to buy that for them and just let them cruise around the lake. We make our way into the next room. We've got all sorts of cool little launches here, it looks like. Some different launches. They look a lot like the launches from Disney, actually, if you look at them. This is a different one here, though. So cool. Alexandria Boat Works. Pretty unique. A lot of these were steam powered, if not all of them. I'm not sure, but this one for surely looks like it was steam powered. And so I've heard stories that a lot of these types of steam powered wooden boats, you put fire and wood together, and every once in a while you get a bigger fire than what you had intended. Oh, these old steamboats. Carrying their passengers. Pretty cool. Look at that old steering wheel up there. So these boats are kind of cool because you could steer, from up front there, or that was the throttle right there if you wanted to steer from the back. Throttle controlled the speed, of course. Or watch the steering wheel up there. If you go like this, you steer the boat from back here too. So you can steer it from up front or in the back. Pretty cool. A Kiwi 1929 16-foot DeWitt outboard runabout. I've never seen one so small. These things are usually like 3 times this size. It's like, it literally feels like a replica. And look, there's a little outboard motor back here. That is so unique. That is really cool. I've never seen that before. Normally these types of Hackercrafts have an engine in the middle right here. Same type of engine you put in a car. It would be like right there. And then it would connect, to the prop down here, but this bad boy is an outboard motor that they've kind of blocked in here. It's a little outboard motor back here. That's really unique. And the wooden steering wheel. I don't see too many wooden steering wheels. Here's a little reading on this little boat if you would like to read. Nothing looks as good on a boat as a straight windshield. I love it. Cars too. Old cars with straight windshields look so cool. DeWitt. So cool. I want one. Boats everywhere in this museum. They got them on the walls and stuff too. I was walking right by them. Didn't even realize that this was a boat. A boat on the wall over there too. A lot of boats. A Volks boat. I don't know if there's any, I don't think there's a relationship to Volkswagen, but a Volks boat. It's small like a Volkswagen Bug. Here's the code if you want to learn more about the Volks boat. Just dial that number and you can hear about it at home. Apparently this is a 1955 Mary M 16 runabout war canoe. I believe the 16 stands for 16 foot. And this is the only one known left in existence. So there wasn't very many of these made. And this is the only one left. Old aluminum boat. Alumacraft. Look at that. An old aluminum boat. War canoe. Yeah, wow. Every aluminum boat I've ever seen that's an Alumacraft was an outboard, not an inboard. Look at that. Look at that motor. That's so unique. That is really cool. People were either smaller back in the day, or I am just a really big dude. 1954 Chetek Aqua Flyer, 14 foot. Really cool boat, really fun design, where you get to sit in the back and tote around your passengers, and they get to sit in the front with the windshield. And you're in back with your little 25 horsepower Johnson back here. No gas tanks in it right now. The gas tanks would have sat right there. Chetek. Is this what I think it is? I think this is the ever elusive boat car. A Falls Flyer. Look at that. It is. It's a boat car. Unique. Wait a second. Is it a boat car? Because it's towing this, which is the boat. So maybe it's just meant to look like the boat. It's a car meant to look like the boat so that they go together. So maybe this is not a boat car. It really looks like one, but not with holes like that. Yeah, no, on second thought, I think it's just a car meant to look like its boat counterpart. Got the car here. You got a boat back here that you're pulling. And then this one looks a lot like those. So it must have just been a certain style they were building. Falls Flyers. Interesting. And here you go. Some stuff to read about the Falls Flyers if you so choose. always encourage my viewers to just pause the video if you wanna read. A line of old Johnson outboards. Here's a unique boat, an Aqualoop. It's like one of the first jet skis here. You can call this number there and learn more about it. Press 24. Kind of looks like a snowmobile here. We're focused. Kind of looks like a snowmobile here. And then you cruise on over here. It's got an outboard motor on it. Can you imagine a jet ski with a big old outboard motor on it? Now, of course, jet skis have a propulsion system. It just, sucks water in from the bottom and blows it out the back. If you've ever ridden a jet ski too, they're quite tipsy. I can't imagine that this is as tipsy as a jet ski, but maybe. And if it was, I think having the outboard motor on the back would have made it a little bit less tipsy, but I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not sure I would ride that though. Well, heck yeah, it would. It'd be fun to give it a try. Still can't get over these guys. Let's do a flyover. An old Larson boat, apparently. 50 horsepower Mercury on the back. Boats all over the place. Canoes and rowboats up top. Alright, let's head into the inboard section. These will be some of the bigger wooden boats back here. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice, these are gorgeous. We've got kind of a fun dock, kind of a ramp you can walk up on. Get a closer look at the old Garwood. Look at that cockpit. That's beauty. I love the darker color wood, the stained darker. It looks so good. I don't know if these are all Garwoods or not, but these three are. Wow. Now how do you get your legs underneath there? Some of you out there might be wondering what these are for. Well, if this was in the water, the boat would be down there. And so you would step on those before you stepped into the boat. And that way you don't mess up the wood. You just step on this nice piece of hard rubber, I believe they made them out of. So, and since this is Garwood, it says Garwood. Otherwise it'd say Chris Craft or whatever else kind of boat it was made out of, normally. Fun little tidbits of information you probably didn't even want to know, but there it was anyway. Let's take a closer look at this guy. Look at this boat. Wow. It says Garwood. It's an anchor. Oh, I didn't even realize that. It's like an anchor. Oh, that's so cool. My goodness. What a beautiful boat. And these little fins right here. I think that's just for aesthetics. It looks like they don't really accomplish anything. They just kind of are there to look cool. And that they do. Oh, gotta look up. There's some sailboats above you. You miss the sailboats if you don't look up. The Victory. Lake Carlos. Garbo, Lake Carlos. Garbo, a Dodge split cockpit runabout. I've never seen a Dodge, wooden boat. But I don't know if this is the same Dodge that makes, Dodge cars or trucks, I mean. But look at this thing. It's beautiful. That is super unique. Look at the front end. It's like a mermaid with wings. And her hair is flying back. That is one of the coolest, hood ornament kind of thing I've ever seen. What are they called on a boat, though, in the front of the boat? Not a hood ornament, but I don't know. I don't know what they're called, honestly. That's really cool, though. Hopefully you could read that. Let's see what kind of motor it's got in and let us know if it's an actual Dodge here, maybe. Let's see. Oh yeah, look. Chrysler. It says Chrysler here. Over in here. Chrysler. Chrysler. So this is a Dodge. A Dodge boat. That's crazy. Chrysler Dodge Plymouth. Hey man, you think this thing's got a Hemi? That'd be pretty sweet. Wow, this is pretty cool. And the two windshields, one in the back, one in the front. Or sorry, one in the stern and one in the bow. Otherwise, people who are boat nerds out there will give me grief. They'll say, that's not the back of the boat. That's the stern. That's not the front of the boat. That's the bow. Let's look at this Blackjack one here. Give you a little bit of reading material here on it. Wow. Sitting in the way back of this one. Look at that steering wheel. The rudder on this thing. That is a big rudder for this bad boy. Go up on this dock here. Absolutely beautiful. How'd you like to? This puppy here probably scoots pretty good. And so the driver sits back there, of course. You got your engine right there. Those are the engine hatches. And then, how'd you like to be sitting in the front as whoever's showing you around is scooting pretty fast and you're up in the front breaking the wind for everybody. Catching a few flies in the teeth, I'm sure. But man, what a ride it would have been. Houston, Texas. Look at this boat. The back of this boat looks like a wooden Corvette. Look at that. I said back again. Sorry. The stern. The transom. Looks like a Corvette. That is so slick. Holy cow, look at this boat. That wooden steering wheel. Wow, look at this motor. Wow. That. Here you go, a little bit of reading about this old girl. Pretty cool. I don't know if you can read that or not. I don't know, it's kind of hard to read, but maybe. Dixie Baby. Old wooden race boat from the 20s. Look at this. This is insane. And you're staring right down the barrel of the gun of your motor there, or the engine. Look at that thing. Wow. A Hispano Souza. I believe this motor was from a World War I French warplane. That's kind of cool. They have the races, I think, that she won. July 1926, Louisville, Kentucky. 1927, Houston, Texas. 1928, Long Beach, California. 1928, Texas. Driver L.A. Lane. Wow. Now that is a story right there. Somebody should make a movie on this boat, or a movie about a boat like this. Somebody, seriously, that would be a cool movie. A movie about racing old antique boats. I'd watch that. I'd watch the crap out of that movie. Somebody do it. Still can't get over the back of this boat. How much it looks like a Corvette. Look at that. I'll try to find a Corvette and superimpose it back and forth, so you know what I'm talking about. See? Looks like a Corvette. That's so cool. Corvettes kind of have that long nose too in the front, and that also reminds me of a Corvette. And you got a Hackercraft up there hanging out. A couple of boat pulleys. Quicksilver. The underside. All right. It's kind of a run around of all the boats here. And the big boy. The biggest Garwood they've got here. 37 24-foot cabin utility. Very cool. Well, their flagship boat. Very cool. Oracle of Omaha. Wowza. Wowza. Looky there. Looky there. Okay, I'm going to do a quick fly through here. this episode of Matt's Rad Show, Lady of the Lakes Museum. Really cool museum if you get a chance to come up here to Alexandria, Minnesota, and see Ole, the big Viking. And there's a museum, you maybe saw my other video, there's a museum just right down the road, literally walking distance from this museum. You can hit both museums in one day. But if you're into boats, if you're a boat nerd like I am, you definitely got to check this museum out. A lot of cool Garwoods, a lot of cool boats that I had never seen before that I didn't even know were in here. Unique boats, very rare boats, one-of-a-kind boats. So yeah, cool spot. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you liked the boats and everything I could show you on this episode. Please click like and subscribe. Share this video. I've got some other boat adventures on my channel. I got all kinds of different types of videos, but some of the videos I do on this channel are specifically for boat nerds like me. I don't own a boat, but I wish I did. And yeah, anyway, so here's a playlist or two of those, and hope you have a great day, guys. So that's it. Check you later. Okay, bye.